Abu Dhabi, under a sky heavy with anticipation, has delivered a twist worthy of a season already crackling with tension. As the Formula One world hurtles toward its final, decisive chapter, where a champion will be crowned only when the last lap falls silent, another story has broken through the noise, one wrapped in promise, mystery, and the electric pulse of opportunity. Pato O'Ward is stepping into the spotlight. And this time, it is not as a reserve, not as a placeholder in the garage shadows, but as the driver who will take control of Oscar Piastri's McLaren in free practice 1 at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The announcement struck like a spark across a dry desert night. The constructor's title has already been sealed, claimed with authority by McLaren, the very team O'Ward has loyally served. But in the midst of the championship's final storm, where rivals claw desperately for every remaining point, McLaren has chosen this moment to lift one of its brightest prospects into the light. At the Las Vegas Grand Prix, O'Ward confirmed what many had whispered: he would serve as McLaren's reserve driver. But no one expected the next revelation, that the Mexican star would climb into the cockpit of the number 81 car, the machine belonging to Oscar Piastri, now bearing O'Ward's own racing number for FP1. For Mexico, the news hit like a surge of adrenaline. For O'Ward, it is more than a session. It is a chance. A test. A doorway cracked open. And that door will open even wider after the season ends. Once the 2025 world champion is crowned, once the confetti settles and the engines fall quiet, the post-season tests will begin. On Tuesday, on that quiet, eerie day when the grandstand's empty but the circuit still hums with secrets, Pato O'Ward will take part in the official Abu Dhabi tests. It's a return to familiar ground. Last season, he completed 600 kilometers in these very tests, a grueling rite of passage, a silent audition held under the watchful eyes of team strategists and talent scouts. Now, he will face that test again, carrying with him not only expectation, but hope. Because O'Ward, born in Monterrey and adored by a passionate Mexican fanbase, has long stood at the threshold of his dream. He does not yet have a full-time Formula One seat. Not yet. But he has never wavered, never hidden the truth that has driven him since his earliest laps. If Formula One calls, he will be ready. And in a sport where futures shift in an instant, where a single race, a single performance, a single spark can reshape a career, his moment may come sooner than anyone expects. As the desert night deepens over Yas Marina, Pato O'Ward steps forward once more, eyes fixed on the horizon, hands ready to grip the wheel of destiny. The door may not be open yet, but in Abu Dhabi, it has begun to unlock.
No voy a Qatar, sí voy a Abu Dhabi y me subo en Abu Dhabi.
Eso es muy bueno.
Sí,
¿no?
sí.
Van a ser cuatro veces que se va a hacer.
Exacto. Entonces sí me toca en Abu Dhabi y...
¿La free practice?
Sí.
Ya.
No sé si ya la anunciaron, yo creo que me van a jalar las orejas, pero
no entendió.
Sí, la P1 y el test el martes, que lo disfruto muchísimo. Son como, el año pasado hice como casi 600 kilómetros.
Entonces no son 4, son 5 veces que te vas a subir.
Sí, sí, sí. No, la verdad que este año ha estado mucho mejor. O sea, esas 2 semanas que tuve poder estar tranquilo en mi casa, a finales de septiembre, han hecho una gran diferencia. Porque ahorita no he estado en casa. Llevo desde Austin.
Ajá.
Desde Austin voy de fly. No he ido a casa.